Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. So I'm gonna be following this video with the engine block painting. So I actually need to do an oil change. So that's gonna be the video right now. So I'm probably posted the engine block video already. So barely finished painting that, and right now I'm gonna go. So right now I'm basically gonna do an oil change and at the same time change the valve covers right now, and I might stop by tomorrow morning and get a new air filter, because that's the air filter I have right now, but the valve covers are chrome and I might get a chrome one so it matches and looks better. And so me and Saul are gonna go to AutoZone or O'Reilly's to get the oil, because we don't have the oil that I need over there. Alright, so me and Saul are debating of what oil to get, but I think we finally ended up with 1040. We checked the forums and everybody was talking about like 1040, 1030. So I think we're gonna go.
Some people said 1030 caught on fire.
Yeah, someone said somebody used 1030 and their vehicle caught on fire. So we're probably gonna go with 1040. I think I'm gonna go with Castrol. I don't really know what else, but yeah. So we're gonna check out. Fuck it. Alright, so me and Saul just got back from AutoZone. You see my guy modeling. Model for it, please. Ooh, alright, so we got the oil and then we ended up finding the air filter. So, there we go.
Open it.
Oh yeah, open it. Sheesh! With the new painted engine block, it's gonna look real nice. So, anyways, and the valve covers. There you go. So we're gonna do that real fast right now. All right. So last time I showed you guys me putting up the truck up. It was probably like 10. It's I don't know if you guys can see that. It's basically 108. I think you guys were able to see that. So yeah, it's 108 and I'm barely gonna start doing the oil change right now with the valve covers. Currently it's me, David left, Saul left, and then Matthew left, but he's coming back. I guess we're gonna spend the night here. But yeah, so I'm basically gonna show you guys the oil change. Alright, so I do a bunch of cuts, but anyways, back to what I was saying is that you guys go under here to drain the oil. It's that bolt right there. So we're gonna unbolt that, drain the oil, and then we're gonna start doing the oil change over there. So Matthew's over there. Alright, so just finished draining the oil, put the bolt back on. So now we're gonna remove the filter right there. So that's it if you guys wanna see it. So damn, I should have painted that too and all this. Damn. You gotta lube this thing up with oil right here. Okay, so basically we just finished removing one of the valve covers. So right now we're gonna be scraping off the gunk, the gasket that's left over. But yeah, so basically if I forget to record the other side, I'll just show you guys right now. But there's just bolts right here. There's like 1, 2, 3, and there's another one in the back, right? And then you have, so basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts that you need to unscrew, and then you can take that off.
Alright, the way we got all this gunk removed is you take a razor normally, and a lot of the times other mechanics put a lot of silicone on it. So you just you scrape it off like this, and then you place it flat against it, and you just kind of rub it against. And normally you'll get a lot of it off. And then after you use this type of, it's like a sponge kind of, like a very rough sponge. And well, mine is air, but you can do it on like a regular drill, and you just kind of go over it lightly over the entire thing, and it'll make it look brand new. And then we'll show you how to reapply that silicone after.
Alright, so we got most of the gunk out, and then now we're using brake cleaner to wipe it down, and trying to get it as flat and clean as possible.
Okay, you can't really see it that well, but this is called, this is by Permatex. It's a pretty generic brand, but this is called Ultra Gray, and it even says on it gasket maker. So all you want to do normally, depends on what kind of car you're doing, but like in this case, we're gonna put a thin layer around the entire edge. But on other cars, usually, especially when they're rubber, it's a lot better. You just grab this, like a little dab, and you want to look for any types of cracks, like parts where they separate, the engine separates, and just let a little layer there like that. And then, so this one has two, that one has one right there, and then also one in the back. And so all you're literally gonna do is just kind of put it there so that it seals that little crack. And then you're just gonna apply the gasket from there. Make sure not to get anything, any sort of especially metal inside that engine. Usually you want to do your best to cover up all of this, and if you can, put rags around it or whatever you have to do, but try not to get anything, especially, I mean, if you get a bolt stuck in here, you better try day and night to get that thing out, because if you try running the car with that in there, it'll completely ruin your engine and you're going to need a new engine. So just try to keep it as clean as possible. If you are going to, like, let's just say let it sit for a day, you're better off just even just putting the old valve cover back on. Just let it sit there just so it's covering at least, and then come back to it whenever you're going to. And that's basically how this part works. Then you're just gonna put down the valve cover. We're just gonna put like a thin layer of silicone around the gasket. Actually, I don't think we're arguing on this one. But like I said, as long as you do something like that on the cracks at least, that's the most important part. You just want to kind of make sure you remove it, clean it perfectly clean, and then apply gasket maker, aka silicone, to the little cracks, and then slap on the gasket and the valve cover. That's it. Alright, so there's something you guys need to know. Whenever you guys are tightening valve covers, you always want to tighten them center first. So you're going to tighten them all the way till they're just barely starting to tighten. So see, this one's still really loose. See, now it's starting to get tight. All the way till they're just about to start tightening, all of them. See how this one's really loose still? Alright, so all the way till they start, they're almost like beginning to actually tighten down the valve cover, right? So you get them all to be like that, and once they're all like that, then you start from the center, all the centers, and you work your way out. So right here, you just want to start tightening down a little bit. Tighten that one down. Then you go to the other two centers. Tighten that one down. Just enough. All of them. And then you go to the outsides. Just finger tightening kind of. And then so that the gasket gets even pressure on it. Because if it doesn't get even pressure on it, then That's how you start getting leaking gaskets. Don't go 1, 2, and then just go around it. No. It's like a synchronized order kind of that you have to do it in. Once you get that, so once they're all kind of like finger tight, then you go back to the center. And usually you'll feel that this one's loose again because now they're all getting equal pressure. So now you're gonna go again, and you're gonna tighten again. So now right now these ones feel kind of loose, even though I just finished tightening them. And always do them by hand. Always by hand, because if you break one of these, you're in big trouble. That's it.
Okay, now and the final step for your oil change is to actually pour oil. You don't want to start your car without oil in the car, so just pour it in here and pour. I forget the amount, but it's pretty much the whole thing, that whole thing, and then you can check your dipstick if anything. But yeah, so after you make sure you put the oil bolt under the drain, tighten it, and then put the new filter and stuff like that. You get to put oil in, and then start the car. So currently 3:45 a.m. There's the finished product. I think I'm really happy with, like I said, how it came out. Way better than what it used to look like before. I think the valve covers and the freaking air filter make it like stand out way more, and also the paint. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.